This is a Steam Greenlight trailer for COBRA! Out for Justice. And boy, oh boy, boy, does this one look familiar. And, I mean, when I say it looks familiar, it almost looks exactly identical to another game we've covered before. That can't be possible at all. This is a completely different experience. As you can see, it's a sort of open-world, crime-like game. Something like your Grand Theft Auto, something like your Sleeping Dogs, your Saints Row, only far more basic, does have a jetpack. The kind of thing you'd expect to see for free on mobile or browser, not particularly nuanced. In fact, that whole title sequence there looks incredibly familiar. Oh yeah, that's because we have seen this bloody game before. Except, back when we last saw it, it was called Grand Crime Gangster, which was uploaded to Greenlight by some fucking developer. Basically, this game might be the new Unit Z. It is originally known as Hammer 2 Reloaded, a free browser game that someone put up for your enjoyment on the internet, that's also sold as an interactive asset pack, a starting base, a jumping off point for other developers to build their own easy open world GTA-like games. You buy Hammer 2 Reloaded, you change the visuals, add your own gameplay, do your own original shit, and then you've got yourself an easy game. Something that you put your own original work into, but still has that basis there that you can work off of. A great thing for beginners, you know, less experienced developers, people who want to try out their first faltering steps into the world of game making, except, like a lot of these charlatans, these fucking chancers, they've just taken the original game and re-uploaded it under a new name, complete with the exact same bloody title screen. It's not exactly subtle, is it? We saw this, of course, with Unit Z, which is another similar situation. It's a starting base, an open world game that we've covered more than half a dozen times because people just keep re-uploading it as their own work. It is absolutely shocking every time to me. It should be old news, but I'm never not shocked by it. I'm glad I'm never not shocked by it because it really should be seen as rather appalling. The developer has already responded to the asset flip situation. They've said, "Hi, thanks a lot for your comments. Please read the full description before you vote. I made it very clear that the game is based on Hammer, which we have the rights to extend, modify and sell any part of it, including the graphics and code. Nothing is stolen. Please note we're going to add social features, multiplayer features, level generation features." Note they said they're going to do that. They've not done that yet. The trailer shows none of that. It just shows Hammer. It shows Hammer 2 Reloaded. They say if the player's not interested or don't like the initial game, we don't want to waste out time. For the 4 screenshots issue, we thought that the video is enough. Steam doesn't prevent our publishing because of the lack of screenshots. Apparently they didn't have any screenshots at the time, but they will have those soon. They do have screenshots up now, none of which look original, none of which look like any of the promised stuff that they're going to add of their own. You'd think that if you're going to try and get something on Greenlight, you'd make it your own proper original work before you were trying to sell it to us, but that's not what's happened here. I mean, just wow. Like, I totally agree with what they're saying there. They do have the right to resell it. They have the right to resell this game with their own name and not change a damn thing. They're not stealing anything. They're not being illegal. You know, I say this of any company that I've detailed here and accused of asset flipping. It's not an illegal thing to do at all. Really isn't. Nothing is being stolen, be it from, you know, if you're Digital Homicide, if you're Cobra Studio, whatever. You're not thieving anything. But you are being a bit of a pranny. That's totally different. And if you are taking a game like Unit Z, like Hammer 2, make sure you change it first, because we're not stupid, and we are going to see that all you've done is repackaged and resold someone else's work, which you are well within your rights to do, but we're also well within our rights to tell it to fuck off and come back when it's actually got something original to its name. That's more than just its name. Like, stick some cobras in it. You called it Cobra, I want to see some goddamn snakes.